Hey guys, what's up, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I finally have another thrift haul for you guys. It's been like over a month since I've gone thrifting. Mostly because I've been so incredibly busy with school and like my dog and stuff and all that. And you know, I'm a Depop seller. If you didn't know, I'm a Depop seller. That's been like my job for the last 2 years. But thankfully I had enough stuff posted on Depop. I still have like 400 something items on there to keep me afloat during this time that I haven't really been working on it. And also I am like, you know, starting to have social media also be sort of part of my job a little tiny bit. I did go thrifting recently, but I honestly wasn't even thrifting for Depop. I was thrifting for myself, but I ended up getting like 39 items, like I said. Was it 39? Yeah. I was supposed to be thrifting for myself, but I ended up getting a few things just because, like, you know, if I see them, I'm going to buy them and then post them on Depop. So some of these things are for me, some of them are for Depop. Let's get into it. The first thing I got was this Abercrombie & Fitch embroidered cropped crew neck. I think it's really nice. I really like the embroidery, like, you know, cursive on it. I don't think this is vintage though. I got this vintage Victoria's Secret pink sweatshirt that says Love Pink on the front, and it has an 86 in the back. I swear, literally every older Victoria's Secret pink hoodie, like the hood gets messed up where like the layers sort of like come apart and goes like that. But you can tell that it's vintage because of the tag. That is the vintage tag if you didn't know. Here's another Abercrombie thing. This one is vintage. That's Abercrombie on it. It's a crew neck and it's got a 9. And then you can tell this one's vintage by the tag. If you see like Abercrombie stuff with that huge tag, like square tag in it, it's vintage. Also, I think that goes for Hollister. And what's the other one that I always like think of? There's Abercrombie, Hollister. I'm forgetting the third one. Aeropostale. I think that's the third one that I think of. Also, like, I like American Eagle is like the fourth one that I put all of those like in the same category because they all like make really similar stuff. But American Eagle is like slightly different from the rest of them. Like it's the one that's a little different. I got these, like, blue, I don't know, aquamarine, low-rise flare, velour, cargo track pants. They just have the cargos on the back pockets, but there's no cargos anywhere else. Like, cargos? Cargo pockets, the pockets. Oh my god. The brand is or Sonoma. I'm pretty sure those are the exact same brand. I got this number 10 long sleeve hoodie. I really hope this, like, looks good on me when I try it on, because this is, like, one of the things that I really want to keep. I think it looks really cool. Like, very, very nice for fall and stuff. The brand is Planet Gold. You see a lot of stuff for that brand. I got this True Religion zip-up hoodie. Ugh. I don't know. This is definitely, it looks like a modern piece. Or not really modern, like not, you know, not within the last 5 years. This is like a 2010s piece. Like mid to late 2010s piece from True Religion. Just because of, like, this here was like a thing. I remember, like, this being a thing, like, when I was in middle school, like, brand names and stuff in ugly lines like that. No offense, but it has a cool tag. It has a cool True Religion tag, and it has the True Religion symbol right here. So that's, you know, it won me over. If it didn't have the tag in it or the True Religion symbol, I'd be like, ew. I got this baby doll top. I really liked, you know, just the style of this, design of this. I think it's really nice. It has 3/4 sleeves, I think, which is terrible. I hate 3/4 sleeves. Not for, like, fashion reasons, just for, like, sensory reasons. Like, I don't have a problem with 3/4 sleeves fashion-wise, but sensory-wise, do not put that on me. Do not make me touch that. But I really like the way the bust looks, so that's why I got it. The brand is Charlotte Russe. I got this Rocawear sweatshirt. Obviously, I had to get it because it was Rocawear, okay? It's got the embroidered Rocawear logo on it. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that Rocawear was like a Jay-Z brand in 2000s. I could be wrong. But here's the Rocawear tag in there too. Like, Jay-Z had Rocawear and Beyonce had Darion or Darayon. Nobody ever told me how to say that right. So I got this striped v-neck hoodie sweater. I think this is really cute, really nice for layering and the fall and being all cozy. The brand is Sonoma Goods for Life, or Lifestyle, whatever, all the same thing. I got this really light, like, sweatshirt that says Red Apple Bombshell Hard Cider. I don't know if that's a real product or if this is just a sweatshirt that, you know, it's just for style, just for looks. And then on the arm it has very faded. What? Oh my god. No idea what that says. And then it says Warhouse Brewing. It won't focus, but it says Warhouse Brewing. I think that took me a while to read. Okay, so I think this might be a real thing. The brand is J America. Also, wait, on the tag it says J America quality vintage apparel. That pisses me off when things that might actually be vintage now say vintage on them. Like, this was not vintage when you made it. That's not what vintage means. Anything that is older than 20 years but less than 100 years is vintage. That's why things from the 2000s are vintage. Anything from 2005 and before are vintage. And soon it's going to be 2006 or before, because it's almost the end of the year. It's like November now. So you are not making quality vintage apparel. Maybe this is vintage now, but definitely not at the time that this tag was put on there or this tag was made. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. This is not vintage apparel when you make it. I got this striped long sleeve top. This is probably one of the things I'm gonna keep just because like it's very basic, but I like it. The brand isn't even readable, so I'm not even gonna try. But it's just a like long sleeve striped V-neck, good for layering, good for fall outfits. Here's something similar. This one's a solid color, but it's just a long sleeve striped V-neck. The brand on this one is perfect. I'm probably also gonna keep this one just because it's very basic. I got this American Eagle like sort of half button flannel. I've never seen this before, but the buttons only go down. Like you know how things can be half zips. This one has like only half of it has buttons, and then it's solid for the rest of it, which I think is interesting, but like, I don't know, that's cool. That's good, you know, the brand is American Eagle. I'm stuttering. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to talk. I got these Victoria's Secret pink capri leggings. They're leggings because they taper at the end. If they were flared at the end, they would not be leggings, they'd be capri yoga pants. But anyway, they're not foldovers, which is whatever, but they have a gray waistband and it's a neon, they say pink and neon pink, or it's like almost orange, and then they have the little doggy down here, so yeah. And then I got these Victoria's Secret pink sweatpants. They don't really look like Victoria's Secret pink sweatpants at first glance, but they have the doggy right here, and on the other side, they say pink. Can you see that? I got this zip-up hoodie. It kind of reminded me of butter hoodies from my childhood, but the brand is Independent Trading Company, but it has a little peace sign that has a buffalo and a heart in it, and then on the back it says, "Peace, love, Buffalo. I live in Buffalo, can you tell?" Then I got this zip-up hoodie that looks like it's like kind of like trying to copy Victoria's Secret pink almost. It's a zip-up hoodie that says, over here it says love or something, I don't know, and then in the circle it says 85, love department, love, 1985. So Victoria's Secret pink is 1986, so they're definitely fully ripping them off. This is like Victoria's Secret pink style. Like, in the 2000s, they had stuff with like that sort of crest on it and everything. But the bag is also cool. I mean, I don't really care if it's the brand. It looks cool. The back is also cool. It says love department, love, and then the same thing in the crest. And then like in all the red, it says like different stuff like love gone wild, 54 state, university something, University of Love. That's kind of funny. I don't know. All like they were fully ripping off Victoria's Secret pink. Did I even tell you what the brand of that one was? The brand on this is Thrill. Always a thrill. What does that say? I don't know. Something original. Apparel original. Why am I like turning into the sun right now? I got this like snap button striped Henley tee. This doesn't have a brand in it, but I thought it was really cool and cute, and I'm probably gonna keep this one. Definitely gonna wear a lace cami under though, because I did try it on. I've tried some of these on, not all of them. I tried that one on, and you could see my bra through it, so I'm definitely gonna have to wear a cami under it. Then I got this Hollister sweatshirt. I got it because it was Hollister. It says Southern California. It's got the seagull on it, and like it's got neon green and like gray. This looks like it would be a newer piece, but the tag looks kind of like a little bit older. Like that's like, you don't really see those Hollister tags in like the newer stuff, but the design is newer, so maybe it was like just right in the bridge crossover. I got this Victoria's Secret pink zip-up hoodie. It has dark gray on the bottom and then white and then light pink. This is definitely a modern piece. You can tell just by looking at it, but also the tag is that's the modern tag. They're boring with their modern tag. Instead of the navy blue and the little pink dog, now they're just black and white, because everything's boring now and nothing will ever be good again. I got this fold over off the shoulder top. I like that, like at the neckline, it has this plastic or like rubber lining to like make sure it like stays on your shoulders. I really like that about this, like, because a lot of stuff like, it rides up, it falls off, the brand is White House Black Bar, because that's honestly like an issue. Like every time I wear anything folded over off the shoulder, if I have to move my arms at all, it's like it comes up around my neck. So I got these Merona velour track pants. No pockets on these, but they're low rise and flare, so I might as well get them. I got this sweatshirt. I think I've thrifted this exact same one, the exact same brand, exact same style before, just maybe in like different colors. But it's black, it's got a baby doll waistline, and it has a V-neck here, and it's got like this little faux wrap crisscross as well, which I like. The brand is Danskin. I think I've definitely thrifted this one in brown before, maybe other colors as well, but definitely in brown before. I've at least gotten that. I got this shirt that says Dallas 87 Division Champions Mavericks. I don't know if that's for a real sports team. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. The brand is Junk Food. I feel like I've gotten other like fake sports apparel from that same brand before. I got this plaid Henley tee that has 3/4 sleeves. Some might think this is a children's shirt at first glance, but it's not. It's for an adult. It's just a size small, and it has 3/4 sleeves. but the brand is Chapped. I like the Henley buttons. I don't like the 3/4 sleeves, but again, not for fashion reasons, just for like wearing it reasons. I got this sparkly top. I think, you know, alone it's like not that great, but it has potential. I feel like it could be worn as like a dress for like New Year's or something, so that's why I got it. The brand is, oh, what is in here? A pea in the pod. I got this, like, it's got like waffle knit fabric, this waffle knit Henley tee. It's got like 2 buttons here. Are they fake? They are fake buttons, but it's got waffle knit material. And then it has, like, I don't know, lacy sleeves, but they're 3/4 sleeves, which is annoying. The brand is Almost Famous. I do like a lot of Almost Famous stuff. I got this Victoria's Secret sweatshirt. It says Victoria's Sport, but that is a, like, branch of Victoria's Secret, like their sportswear or whatever. I got it just because, you know, it's plain and simple and nice, whatever. Then I got this, like, plain, ribbed, all black, long sleeve Henley tee with brown Henley buttons. The brand is Old Navy. Then I got this shirt. It doesn't have a brand in it. It says something. I'm pretty sure that does say something. It has bling on it. No idea what that says, though. Please, if you can read that, please tell me. My best guess is it says love. But I think that's an L. Look, I think that's an L. I think maybe an O. And maybe VE somewhere in there. I don't know. I cannot read fonts, guys. I struggle with reading fonts. I got this Victoria's Secret pink waffle knit long sleeve crop top. It has the little embroidered doggy here, and then on the sleeves it says pink on this one. Does it say? Oh, it says pink on the other one too. It says pink on both. I got this bedazzled crown top that doesn't, it has like some sort of animal print on it. I don't know if that's like jaguar print, I think, behind it, because the difference between cheetah, leopard, and jaguar, let me tell you. Cheetah is ugly. What most people call leopard print cheetah print, that is not cheetah print, it's leopard print. And I've seen people say, like, I think I've probably talked about this in, like, multiple other thrift hauls before. I've seen people say, like, I don't care, I'm still gonna call it cheetah because I like the word cheetah more. Okay, well, you're wrong. It's, like, because, like, if it was just a pattern, I'd still be annoyed, but I'd give you a little more leeway. They're different animals. A cheetah is not a leopard. Those are different animals. And the jaguar is different from a cheetah. But, so cheetah looks like polka dots. Like, cheetah print is ugly. It's like polka dots. It's not fun. There's no, like, shapes in it, you know? Leopard print looks more, it's like, leopard print is like the cool looking one that's like, it's kind of like a little C, and you know, sometimes it'll have like another C on the other side, but like it looks cooler. It's the pattern that people like. Jaguar print looks like leopard print, but it also has, can I show you? Look, like here. Do you see how it has like a little dot in the middle? That's what jaguars look like. So that's your little difference between animals today. But anyways, this shirt has a bedazzled crown with leopard or jaguar print behind it. I don't know. Like, some of this is not animal print at all, but like other parts of it looks like jaguar print. The brand is Rue 21. And then I got 2 of the same Henley tee. Here's this one in brown. It's kind of cropped. I don't know if the previous owner did that or if it came like that, because it has a raw hem at the bottom, but they both have that, right? And then there's this one in tan. They're both the same, but the brand on both of them is Charlotte Russe. And then I got these plaid heels. I figured I could wear them because they just barely fit me. They're definitely too small for me. They were in like the 8.5 like size section. I think they're bigger than that because I'm usually a 9.5 to 10. So these are probably like a 9. But they just barely fit me. I can get them on my foot, so might as well. But they have like green and yellow and white and black and red plaid on them. That's like a very Christmassy, you know, color palette. So the brand is Anne Klein Sport. What sports are you doing in these? And then I got these off-brand Converse. Believe it or not, as you know, as an emo, I have only ever owned high-top Converse. I don't know why I've never gotten the low-top ones. I guess it's probably just because I've been a Vans emo for a while, and now I wear off-brand Vans because they're so much cheaper. The off-brand Vans from Walmart, which is actually what these are. These are also Walmart brand shoes. And I guess it's like I've been like, I don't want to go out of my way to get like, you know, low top Converse, you know, because I probably won't wear them as much. But these were at thrift store, first of all. Second of all, they're off-brand. But I think I definitely did pay more for these used shoes than they sell them for in Walmart. Because I know how much my like off-brand Vans from Walmart cost, and these are more expensive than that. So I probably paid more for these than they are worth brand new. Oopsie. I wasn't thinking when I bought these, but well, they're my size. They're 9.5, so I will be wearing these. And then since it's after Halloween, they were doing a 75% off sale on all the Halloween stuff in the store. So I got these like kitchen towels. I already have like dish towels to hang on my stove or oven or whatever from Dollar Tree that are Halloweeny. They have like sparkly spiders in them, but these are also cute. This one has like a little haunted house. It says, "Welcome to our haunted house." And then here's just like a matching little plaid one to go with it. So next year I can use these because I might as well, because they were 75. I'm so sorry guys, I can't talk, but I'm not gonna cut that out. These were 75% off. And then I got these placemats. There's only 3 of them, which I get really annoyed when there's not a full set of stuff in the store, but like I rarely have more than 3 people eating here, you know. So I was like, okay, I'll get these. It's these placemats that say "Autumn leaves and pumpkins, please," which I thought I had Halloween placemats. Turns out they're actually cloth napkins. Like they're like, you know, they're perfect squares. So I was like, this is a really weird shape for a placemat. Turns out they're actually cloth napkins. So I can use these for Halloween next year, but I can also keep using these for the rest of the season until like December, because it's technically still fall. I mean, it's technically still fall for most of December too, believe it or not, but like no, it doesn't feel like fall. So I can use these for the rest of the fall season, for like the rest of November anyways, because it's not like exclusively Halloween. These didn't have the 75% off Halloween merchandise thing though, unfortunately. So I had to pay full price, but these were like not that expensive because, you know, thrift store. Although this was an expensive ass haul. I went to Savers instead of the bins for the first time since I moved here, and I was reminded how expensive Savers is. Even with my discounts and coupons and stuff, I spent like $270 on this stuff. At the bin, this would be like maybe $50 or less than that. So I probably won't go to Savers again for a while unless I'm looking for something specific. So, you know, I can look at different sections. The bins is better. I shouldn't have gone to Savers, but it was for like a treat yourself day to like get stuff for me, but I still ended up getting stuff for Depop anyways. But the last thing I got was this pumpkin mug again, because like this was 75% off because it's like Halloween stuff. So the brand is A Way to Celebrate. I think that's a Target brand. I probably again paid the same price if this wasn't new, because thrift stores are greedy as frick. But yeah. And before you go, oh, but you're a reseller. Yeah, and I buy the items at the thrift store and I sell them and I do the work of curating them and finding them, buying the things that fit in my niche. I only buy things to sell on Depop that are within a very specific niche. There is still clothes at the store when I leave. I only buy a certain amount of things in my niche. You know, people will get mad at resellers and say, "You're buying up all the nice stuff." No, we're not. Thrift stores, like, very, very famously have too much stuff or are overflowing with stuff and throw out a lot of stuff. If you ever worked at, like, I haven't worked at Goodwill, but I know people who have. They throw out pounds and pounds of clothes every single day. Okay, I am not the reason they're expensive. It's because they're greedy. Okay, and my prices on my Depop are more expensive than I bought the things for, because that's how every business ever works. Thrift stores get this stuff for free. The only work they really do for it is putting a tag on it and hanging it on the shelf, and obviously the employees, like, you know, organizing stuff and everything. The employees deserve to get paid, obviously. But the, you know, corporations themselves, they are the ones overpricing them. They're the ones doing that. It's not my fault. I'm one person making a living for myself, barely making a living for myself. Okay? Be mad at them and not me. I think just because resellers have a face, and I think that's why people hate on resellers more. It's because, like, I am one person with a face. But, you know, you can't be mad at, you know, Goodwill or Savers as a whole, because it's not, like, one person responsible for that. I think that's why people get mad at resellers more. Doesn't mean we deserve it, though. But anyways, that's the end of this. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Let me know what other kinds of videos you guys want to see from me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!